How would you feel about working at your full time job, often enduring physical injuries, sometimes major, sometimes minor, earning your company millions of dollars on behalf of your hard work, and then being told that your payment is simply being able to work for that company? Sure, you may have access to the company's amenities and a few other perks to the job, but would you really be okay with not being paid? In a similar way, college athletes are experiencing this as they generate millions of dollars for their universities, risking their health and well being. They are prone to injury and are not being compensated for their work. College athletes deserve to be paid due to the amount of money that their universities generate on their behalf, as well as the high risk of negative impacts on their overall health and well being. I have here a autographed jersey by Charles Woodson, who played for the University of Michigan football team from 1995 to 1997. And during that time, he helped his football team win a national championship, and he personally won the Heisman Trophy. This jersey is worth hundreds of dollars simply because of that autograph that he put on there. Now, if he would have autographed that when he was in college, he would be unable to make any money from it at all, even though it's his name and everything to do with it is solely on him. One reason college athletes deserve to be paid is due to the significant amount of money that they generate for their university. According to a study done by Maryville University, many schools that have NCAA Division I football programs regularly earn tens of millions of dollars each year. NCAA men's and women's Division I basketball championships earned over $1 billion in 2019. The Power 5 college conferences reportedly generated more than $2.9 billion in revenue in 2020, and these numbers continue to increase. There are many arguments on both sides of the debate on whether college athletes deserve to be paid or not. Many that support that they should not be paid argue that student athletes receive enough compensation for things such as tuition, room and board, books, food, etc. However, in reality, a very small percentage of Division I and II athletes receive athletic scholarships that covered all these expenses. Randy Pertolis, a professor at Wayne State College, supplies the following information. No more than 2% of high school athletes receive scholarship money to play intercollegiate sports. Full ride scholarships are much more rare than what people perceive, and only are granted to 6 out of the 24 sports that are supported by the NCAA. According to a study in 2018 by Wes Jerry, author of More Than Just a Game, of the student athletes nationwide, only about 53% of them receive financial aid for athletics. In addition to this, those who are receiving financial aid earn an average of $10,000 to $14,000 annually, which is a very small amount when compared to the prices for tuition, meals, room and board, and so on. College athletes deserve to be paid because they are risking their health and well-being and have the potential to suffer lifelong injuries. College athletes take great physical risks to play their sports and put their future earning potential at risk. In school, they may be directed towards non-challenging courses which denies them the education their fellow students receive as well. There can at times be a strain financially for some students who come from families that struggle to afford a college education. That alone can be a major concern among athletes who are still considered amateurs and cannot do much to help their family, other than either waiting until they complete their degree or play professionally to earn their money. A college athlete on average spends up to almost 80 hours a week working on either their schoolwork or their athletics through their university. Having that many responsibilities for that much time on a weekly basis is bound to create stress. Consider that the average person who works a 9 to 5 job averages only 40 hours of work each week. It is difficult to figure out why an 18 to 21-year-old student has to have the burden of nearly twice as much responsibility as someone who is in the working world and not getting paid for that service. In conclusion, college athletics has blossomed into a multi-billion-dollar corporation that does not fully appreciate the student athletes who are a significant reason that college program makes a profit. College athletes deserve to be paid due to the amount of money the universities generate on their behalf, as well as the high risk of the negative impacts on their overall health and well being. These college athletes are the significant portion of the labor force that has made that multi billion-dollar corporation, and they deserve to be compensated for their work. Because without them, there would not be that high demand for these sporting events, and universities would not be generating the same amount of money that comes with it.